me Bruntons. Thank you for your custom.
Morning.
Oh, morning, Mr. Barnes. Caught me out there. Meeting someone for lunch later, you see. Right, they're here somewhere. Oh, yeah, here we go. Parthenosis tricuspidata. Boston ivy.
Have you got much on today?
I sense a loaded question.
I need a favour. I've got a job interview this afternoon.
What?
I know I should have spoken to you sooner, but...
I didn't even know you were looking.
It's just a spur-of-the-moment thing. Anyway...
Let me guess, you want me to look after Izzy?
Look, it just came up. I didn't expect to hear...
I can't. I've got a really important meeting at St Phil's this afternoon.
It's just a couple of hours.
I can't do it, OK? It's work. I have responsibilities. Phone the nursery.
I did. They're full.
It's a shock at such short notice. I'd do it if I could.
I bend over backwards to help you, wherever, whenever you need it, and yet the one time I ask you to do...
Not the same.
Why? What, because it's me and not you?
What's the job?
Running classes for a new firm. They're opening up a chain of gyms across the Midlands. It would be a contracted amount, a guaranteed income, and much more than I'm bringing in now.
If you give me some warning, I could
Look, they just called late last night. I wasn't expecting to get an interview.
Yeah, but you do expect me to rearrange everything at the drop of a hat.
Daniel, this could be great for me.
You must know someone who can have Izzy, a friend or...
I told you I've asked everyone.
Look, I'm sorry, all right? This meeting's been set for weeks. It's really important I'm there.
Of course, because you're just so irreplaceable.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you're a partner, Daniel, senior in the practice. Why can't you delegate a few jobs instead of doing absolutely everything yourself?
It's just not that simple.
Well, you mean you don't actually have the power to do it?
Of course I do.
Good. Thanks very much. I'll drop Isabel off at 2.
So how did you meet Owain then?
Well, we just got chatting the first time I went to the nursery and it just grew.
Very funny.
I didn't get to know his wife, Keris, but then she was hardly ever there.
He set up the business.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely his baby. I mean, he's absolutely passionate about it. You wouldn't think he'd ever done anything else.
Oh, what was he before then?
Some kind of computer whiz kid. But then he had some sort of epiphany, so packed it all in, sold his software company and went green. And the nursery's done really well, too. He's worked very hard. He's a really nice man. He seems very lonely.
And his wife's completely off the scene?
Oh, yeah. Well, like I told you yesterday, I just think you two would really hit it off. I tell you what, why don't I call you halfway through lunch, yeah? And then if you want an out, you've got one. How's that?
OK. Deal.
This is your consultation room.
Nice change to have one of my own.
We'll need it back when the exam's over. Basically, during the course of the day, you will have 13 consultations in here with a range of different patients.
Right, is there a time limit?
At the start of each consultation, a buzzer will sound. You then have 10 minutes exactly, during which you'll make your diagnosis or referral. A second buzzer will then sound, at which point the consultation instantly ends. You then have a 2-minute break before the next one.
And you'll be observing?
Yes, although obviously I am effectively invisible. Unless absolutely necessary, you or the patient should not acknowledge my presence.
OK.
Your last patient may present a slightly more complex or challenging case, but you should bear in mind that these are all actors playing the role of patients. You may also see the same actor twice, but playing a different patient, different condition, and so on.
Right.
Don't worry. Once you get started, it won't be a problem.
And how exactly is it evaluated?
Based on my observations, each consultation will be graded a clear pass, marginal fail, or clear fail.
Well, that sounds pretty clear.
No grey areas. Right. Any more questions?
What if I need to make a physical examination?
You'll be given a card outlining the patient's physical state. You ready? Let's get started.
right. Yes, put him through.
Oh, hi, this is Owen Brumpton.
Hello, Owen. Don't tell me you need to cancel. Oh. Never mind. Maybe another time.
I'm really sorry. Pete, that's my assistant, just called in with man flu, so I've got my hands full in the shop.
Don't worry. Look, thanks for calling anyway.
Wait. I know this is a bit cheeky, but would you consider coming out here to the nursery? The thing is, there's always a lull after lunch, so we could maybe grab a drink then and have a chat.
Right,
I know it's not ideal. Still have to keep an eye on the shop, but if you don't mind, don't feel like you have to. I didn't want you to think that I wasn't keen, you know.
Okay. Okay, let's go for it.
Really?
Yeah. Carpe diem.
Exactly. Non progredi est regredi.
Don't know that one.
It means to not go forward is to go backwards. I'm a natural optimist.
Oh, me too. It's in the job description. Right, well, I look forward to seeing you.
Definitely. Oh, thanks for being so understanding. Do you know where Blooming Brumpton's is?
Don't worry, I'll find it.
Bye.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, she's left me with no choice. You know? And that's what winds me up. It makes me look unprofessional. I'm going to have to phone and make a pathetic excuse. It's not like I don't like hanging out with Izzy. Of course I do. But it's not as simple as just cancelling a bums and tums class for me, is it? Still, she's got her way, so I'll have to cancel.
Unless I take her. Well, don't look so stunned. I am capable. It's not as if I haven't had it before.
Yeah, but are you...
Look, I'm finished after morning surgery, apart from some paperwork.
What if Lisa finds out?
If you're worried about what she's going to say, then don't tell her. Just go to your meeting, Daniel. Stop stressing.
Okay, so, how often have these attacks been coming on?
I don't know. My vision just blurs out and I can't see clearly. It's really frightening.
Of course. Okay, well, try not to panic. It might not be as serious as you think. So you've had a car accident?
Yes, a few days ago. It was a bad one, but I didn't think I'd been hurt.
Any head injury? Whiplash?
No, I was fine. There was not a scratch on me.
Pretty scary, though, I imagine.
Yes, really shook me up.
Okay, and you've had a rash on your side?
Yes, like lots of little blisters.
No fever?
No, I've been sleeping really badly and I've had headaches.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad, isn't it?
I think you're very sensible to come and see me now.
Is it a tumour? Just tell me. Why else would I lose my sight?
Well, first things first. As far as the rash is concerned, I think you may have shingles.
Shingles?
Yes, and I can't be sure, but possibly triggered by the shock of the crash.
But what about my eyes?
Yes, that is more pressing. It may be related, it may not. However, I'd still like you to go to hospital, so I'm going to refer you straight away.
Why?
Well, just to find out why your vision is so disturbed. I'm going to prescribe you some painkillers and some calamine for the rash. Okay?
Thank you so much, Doctor.
No problem. So get straight to hospital and make sure you're checked out.
Thanks. Bye.
Take care.
Hi, sorry, I'm running late.
Hello. You said 2.
I have to be there at 2. Bye, sweetie. Be good for Daddy. I'll see you later. Look, I don't know what time I'll finish, okay?
Fine.
Is that okay?
It's fine.
Look, you have managed to sort something out, haven't you? I mean, you're not going to fob her off on someone she doesn't know.
Of course I'm not. Wasn't easy, but I've done it.
Hey, Lisa. Hey. Oh, how's Izzy? Is she feeling better?
Yeah, she's fine.
She was feeling ill?
It was nothing.
But you brought her in?
Look, I was just being a worried mum.
Were you going to tell me, or...?
I forgot. Can we talk about this later, please?
So I'm just going to,
When are you going to tell me?
Daniel, I have to go.
Well, hang on a minute.
I'll see you later.
So you've had a history of hearing problems?
What? If you could speak up?
Hearing problems.
It's the wax. Filthy stuff all started up while I was in Jakarta. Last time that rather pretty nurse got it all out with some kind of swizzling machine. Magic it was.
Right, but that's not the problem now.
Exactly, I just told you that. Now give that pretty nurse a bell and she'll sort me out in a jiffy.
How long were you in Indonesia?
Oh, 10, 12 years. First went out there on business, met this rather lovely lady. Of course, she had family out there, and I like the climate. Apart from the wretched Moz's murder.
Generally, you've been in good health?
Wealth, I've done all right. Import, export, what's that got to do with anything?
No, health. You've not been ill?
Oh, yes, malaria, on and off. You learn to live with it.
Right, and what have you been treated with?
Chloroquine. Marvellous stuff, sorted me out.
And have you used it over a long period?
Suppose so. I would have caught it first in '99.
Right. Did your doctor not make you aware that chloroquine can have some fairly serious side effects?
Not that I recall. I just stockpiled it and used it when needed, you know.
OK, well, prolonged use has been shown in some cases to cause deafness.
Cause what?
Deafness. So I'm going to refer you straight away to an ENT specialist.
You're saying I've been poisoned by my own medicine?
Well, fingers crossed there'll be no lasting damage.
What if I get another bout in the meantime?
Then I'll prescribe you a variant drug.
Well, thanks very much, Doc. Looks like you've saved the day.
Well, let's wait and see what the specialist says.
Jim. I was under the impression that you and I were friends.
Oh, yeah, Lisa asked me not to say anything, so I presume she didn't want to worry you.
You presumed?
Well, it was just a blocked tear duct, mate. It's nothing serious.
Oh, OK. So tell me, Dr. Clay, just how seriously ill does one's child have to be before you inform the father?
Oh, OK. You know, Lisa's the one who put me in this position, so maybe it's her you need to speak to about it.
Fine, but for future reference, if my child comes in here with so much as a scratch, I want to know. Clear?
Gentlemen, please.
You know, and while I think of it, did it not cross your mind at any point to let me know my daughter needed medical attention?
If I had known at that point that she was your daughter, it might have. However, as the child's mother bears a different name to yours as just a child, I could not have known that you were in any way related. Perhaps all the unmarried staff with partners and children should provide me with their photos so I can memorize them and alert everyone the instant they come to the surgery. You know, you raise it at the next staff meeting. Let's see if it flies.
You know, you can't just take your anger out on everyone else because things aren't going right for you.
Oh, thanks for that, Jim. Now I know who my friends are.
What, if you preferred I lied to you?
No, I'd prefer if you gave me a little understanding and sympathy. You've no idea how much I'm juggling at the moment. Lisa, work, Izzy.
Yeah, what's your choice?
Oh, stop being so smug. Listen to yourself. All cozily wrapped up in your perfect little teen romance with Princess Bubblegum. You're out of line, mate.
Yeah, and you're so out of your depth.
And you've lost your voice completely. Right, is this something that's come on gradually over the last few days? Yeah? Have you strained it at all? You've been singing, you're a singer? No? A conductor? A cook? A painter? Teacher, music teacher, right, of course, sorry. Okay, do you think you might have strained it teaching singing? Not really. Okay, what about your health generally? How have you been feeling? You've been vomiting? No? Not vomiting but feeling sick? No? Something like heartburn? Okay, acid reflux, is this a recent thing? No, you've been having it for a while, and you get it quite badly? Right, I think we may have found our culprit. The acid can potentially be very damaging to the vocal cords if you have a bad bout. So, this medication will block the production of so much acid and give your voice a chance to recover. Now, you may already know this, but try not to eat too late at night, and try sleeping with the head end of the bed slightly elevated. It's pretty basic physics, but it can sometimes work. Pleasure. I'm sure you'll be back on song soon.
Maybe...
Hello, Isabel.
Listen, I'm in a bit of a rush. Are you sure you're still okay?
I'm not sure I can handle the responsibility, Daddy. Joke, I'm fine. Go, enjoy your meeting.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Izzy. Are you ready to hit the park?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. I'll ring you and let you know when it comes in. Okay, right. Speak to you soon. Bye now. Bye. Hi, you must be...
Elaine.
Hi, Elaine. So pleased you came. I'm really sorry it's still a bit manic at the moment. Do you want to just have a look round and I'll join you in a sec? Really sorry.
No problem.
Excellent choice, sir, yes. I've got one of these in my back garden. It just flowers and flowers. Absolutely lovely.
So you went for a 30-mile bike ride on Saturday and you think something might have happened?
It's very personal.
I understand. Well, anything you tell me will be kept totally confidential.
I'm embarrassed.
Okay, well, the problem is, Ian, I can't help you unless you tell me what's wrong.
I've got a pain.
Right? Whereabouts? Well, let's try to narrow it down. Is it in your upper body?
No.
Is it in your lower body?
Yes.
Front or back?
Front.
Is it in your private area, Ian?
It's elderflower. I'll make it myself.
Thank you.
Sorry about the wait. It usually tails off earlier.
Business looks good.
It's too good for one person.
You must be shattered by the end of the day.
Well, my cure is a hot bath and half an hour's meditation.
You meditate?
Don't laugh. A friend gave me this book on meditative healing by a Tibetan monk, Tulkua.
I love that book. It's helped me so much.
Wow, how weird.
It's just so simply written.
Yeah, but it makes so much sense.
Oh, now that's good.
Worth the trip.
Might well be. It's beautiful.
I got the recipe off this folk singer I met at WOMAD.
Oh, I went there years ago. Loved it.
Oh, this was the first year, very early on. 82, I think.
No, that's when I went. Spooky.
It's actually where I met Keris, my wife. She was a free spirit even then.
Julia mentioned...
She's been in South America for 6 months now. Apparently this time she's really found herself. Still, gotta move on. I wouldn't have met you otherwise, would I? Oh, no rest. Yes, sir. Oh, good choice.
Shall I?
Oh, would you? Yeah, excellent. That's well done.
Hello? Blooming Bromptons? Hello?
Taxi!
So what exactly happened on the bike?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm pretty ignorant about cycling, Ian, so you might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing the main causes of injury would be saddle soreness or, in the case of an accident, some kind of compression or bruising. But it's not either of those things, is it? Okay, have you engaged in any other activity recently that might be relevant?
Not that I can think of.
Well, I'm impressed. You've got a massive range.
I'm working on a new heated greenhouse to expand into some more unusual plants. Start selling via the web.
Oh, look at this one. It's lovely.
Euphorbia, one of my favourites. You've got good taste. Look at this. Looks way past its best, doesn't it?
It looks dead.
Patience. Plenty of life in this old dog, just waiting for his moment. Then, with the right attention, burst out into blossom. Fill the place.
Ooh, look at this one. That looks gorgeous.
Ah, yes. It's lovely.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. Just stay there.
Julia. No, it's fine. Yes, yeah, he's lovely, but of course there's a but. beautiful head. Look, we've got a head. There we go. And what are we going to do with these, do we think? One of those. Good work. Oh, in the top.
Your little girl's gorgeous.
Thank you. One like that.
Ah,
Oh.
epithelium. Nothing sweeter.
I didn't see you there.
Such a beauty.
It is.
Not a patch on you, though. Sorry, that was a bit naff, wasn't it? I'm a bit out of practice at this sort of thing. I've been with Caris so long.
Owen, you're very sweet.
Ian, I need to ask you a question. I hope you're not going to be offended in any way. It's purely for medical purposes, okay? Have you had sex recently?
Tuesday.
Okay, and did you use a condom? And has the pain come on since then? Right, thank you very much. I'm going to refer you to what's called a GUM clinic, where they'll be able to give you the treatment I think you might need, okay? But don't worry, I don't think it's anything too serious. I'm sure you'll be back in the saddle in no time.
I think you're done, Dr. Bond.
I think you need to give yourself more time. The last thing you need is to rush headlong into another relationship, and we've only just met.
I feel like there's something between us.
There is. She's called Caris. I'm not entirely convinced you're over her.
I'm here with you now.
Yes, but you need to be honest with yourself, Owen. I mean, what is it you really want? Owen.
Elaine? Caris! I'm sorry, Sorry! Caris! 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 Didn't think you were coming back!
So I see.
It's been 6 months.
I'm sorry.
Nothing's happened, I swear.
Brought your present back. The kids at the orphanage made it.
Orphanage?
I've been helping set one up. We've got 50 kids off the street already.
Wow, I didn't realise.
Peru is incredible. I absolutely love it there. But
What?
I missed you. Come back with me, Owen. Please, just say yes.
Oh, just give me a sec. Elaine! I'm so sorry about the... Thing is, Caris and I,
It's fine. I really hope it works out for you.
I didn't realise you were right. Anyway, it was nice meeting you.
Bye, Owen. Love the hat.
Oh.
Hi, how did it go?
Bit of a washout, really.
Oh, lovely yellow. Inside the lines, too. Well done.
Yes.
New felt pens.
Lovely. How'd it go?
Good, really good. We had a great time, didn't we, Izzy?
Thanks, Sarah. I mean it.
See you later.
Hello, pretty girl. Do you want the blue?
Excellent diagnostic skills and a good all-round general awareness of medical conditions. And I have to commend you on your ability to put patients at their ease.
Thank you.
We do prime our role-playing patients to push at the barriers, so to speak.
Well, there certainly were some challenging moments.
In terms of problem-solving, you scored highly. There were a few curved balls in there designed to stretch you, but you came through with flying colours.
Thank you.
Watch some telly, sweetheart. I'll make you a snack. How'd the interview go?
You don't know, do you?
Normally here.
Beginning of next week, they said.
Wayne just left that for you. Look happier than I've seen her look for ages. Thought you said it was a washout.
It was. But every cloud.
I've been doing these assessments for quite some time now, and there are some candidates, like you, who show exceptional promise and seem to be able to cope with pretty much everything we can throw at them. Just occasionally, I like to end the exams by asking them one final question. It's a simple question, but a crucial one, and I appreciate a completely straight and honest answer. So, Dr. Bond, tell me, why do you want to be a GP?
What do you make of this?
Are you sure that's a cat's meal?
Well, I'm not certain. Do you think you could find out what it is? Which one of God's creatures is this?
Not entirely sure yet.
Food is not on the menu.
Escape to the Country next on BBC1.